Hi students, today we are going to discuss about 8th class social studies first lesson, the reading and analysis of maps. About the reading and analysis of map, it is the first chapter. In this chapter we will discuss mainly what is the difference between photograph and map. Generally you can see photograph and map. See, this photograph and map both also different. Am I correct on that? Photograph means it did not follow any directions and any corners. Photograph is imagination. Some sort of that we did not find out where the particular boundary. It did not show really real feature. It did not show any real features. Photograph does not or did not show any real features. Okay. At the same time, map it shows real features. It shows real features. Am I correct or not? What I said? The photograph does not show any real features. Map shows real features. Where we can follow the photograph, where we can follow the map. Generally, we are seeing the different type of photographs. In that photographs, we are observing only the scenery and some sort of location, but where it that locates how many square kilometers we did not find out clearly. But maps we can follow correct and accurate message because of it follows the directions and corners correctly. It shows accurate message. That's why the maps we are using commonly, maps are two types. One is a physical map. What is that? Physical map. Another one is political map. Maps are two types. One is physical map. Another one is a political map. Okay. What is the physical map? What is important, and what is the political map? What is important? That is the main important. But first of all, you can take the physical map. What is the importance of physical map? Means it shows the mainly physical boundaries. What are the physical boundaries? Mainly, yes, mountain areas, mountains, plains, and at the same time plateaus and hilly areas and not only hilly areas but different type of land forms. Accordingly, also the mainly what are the physical boundary? Not only mountains, plains, plateaus, hilly areas, and deserts, grasslands, forest coverage areas, also agricultural lands. Also, we can find out. Mainly, the physical boundary we are seeing how the landforms are formed. Like hilly areas in somewhat height, mountains areas also, and hilly areas also. Deserts is consist of sand coverage. The entire world you can take 1/5 of the area in covered desert region. What is that? It covers desert area. Okay, it covers desert area. That's why the physical map indicates the physical boundaries like mountains, plains, plateaus, hilly areas, and landforms like deserts and different type of forest coverage areas also. Am I correct or not? is the mainly about the physical boundaries. What is important of physical boundary? For example, we can find out the physical areas. How much of height that area, and at the forest coverage areas also. How many square kilometers that forest coverage areas. So what type of forest there? Either a deciduous forest or evergreen forest or different type of forest also there. Then how we can find out? Then at the same time we can follow the physical map. We can find out the physical boundary. For example, in the north side, Himalayas are formed. How it's formed, in which direction it formed, everything also we can find out with the help of the physical map. Am I correct or not? That's why the importance of physical map, we can find out the location. Okay, how many square kilometers also. Now, at the same time, political map also we can take. In that political map, mainly we can find out the states, capitals, districts, and the mainly mandals. These are all we can take. The mainly political map we can find out states, capitals, districts, and mandals. These are all we can find out with the help of political map. Political activities, where the particular districts locate, how many members of population living there, and how many square kilometers. Fully we can find out with the help of this political map. Then we can find out the two types also. In our circumstances, we can follow different type of maps. But we are using the widely maps only when compared to photographs. Okay. Then according to these maps also, these two types of maps, physical map and political map. Then the mainly physical boundaries also, and the political areas like states, capitals, districts, and mandals. Okay, these are two types of map. Another one was there, thematic map. So we will go to the study. Yes. Now another one also there, that is called as thematic maps. What is thematic maps? What is its importance? According to thematic map, we can come. It shows only single purposes. It shows a single purposes. Okay, am I correct or not? Here only it shows single aspects. It shows single aspects. That means single aspect is nothing but only one. For example, we will take the one of the map like a temperatures map. Temperatures map. In that map we can find out only one. The map shows only temperature. Otherwise we can take the forest map that only shows about the forest. Okay, either soil uses also. Soil maps. This map shows only different types of soil. How many square kilometers spread of either red soil, alluvial soil, black soils, and sandy soils, whatever it is. Therefore, this only says about the single aspect, that is called as the mainly example temperature maps also, forest maps also, soil maps also. Whatever map also we can take, it shows only the single importances. But nowadays we are using soil maps also. Soil will be the different purposes like agriculture maps we can take. At the same time, not only agriculture maps and the industry uses also. Industries, and at the same time same soil we are using for agriculture purposes and industries purposes, and different type of shops purpose also. Shops we are using, and therefore the single aspect either agriculture maps or industry maps or the shops maps, whatever, either schools maps also we can take, that only shows about the single aspects. That is called as the thematic maps. Okay, then when also we can follow the map. First we can come how the maps are introduced by these Europeans. The mainly According to textbook base, the first maps introduced by Sumerians. Sumerians at present Iraq. Yes, they prepared the maps the first time at the 4,000 years ago. 4,000 years ago, they prepared the maps. Okay, how many years ago? 4,000 years ago, they prepared the maps on clay tablets. Clay tablets. They prepared the maps on clay tablets because of Sumerians. There was also in the time temples had wider landmass. That landmass, how much of income they got, and that estimation purpose they prepared the maps the first time 4,000 years ago. That is the importance of Sumerians. Okay, Sumerians present Iraq members. Am I correct or not? The maps don't be edges. According to you also you can come how the different types of maps importance, history of the maps also. The earliest members they discovered the importance of maps. Why? Because they traveled by seals and they went unfamiliar landmass and how the landmass, the purpose, they prepared the map. The first time we can come to Sumerians. What is that? Sumerians. These are present Europe members. These members they prepared the maps on clay tablets. When they prepared 4,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, they prepared the maps. They prepared the maps on clay tablets. Clay tablets. Okay. Then at the same time, Sumerian members also they had a huge landmass about the temple. That's why they prepared some of the maps where the particular land that records the preserves purpose. They prepared some of the maps. Okay. And nowadays also you can take different type of temples also had different type of property in different areas. That's why they follow some of the maps where the land according to the temple's land. That's why they prepare the maps. Sumerians. Okay, the present Iraq members. Now at the same time, according to that base, now of Sumerians are also Babylonians. See, Babylonians. Babylonians also they prepared the map. They also belongs to Iraq. The Babylonians mainly we can come. They also Iraq members. They prepared the maps 2,600 years ago. See, 2,600 years ago they prepared maps. See, they got some inspiration from Sumerians. They also printed on clay tablets. Babylonians also, but according to Babylonians, they decided the entire world is a round disc. See, according to Babylonians, the world is a round disc. This Babylonian decided that the world is a round disc. The Babylonians also the mainly according to their visions they showed in the middle of this world. Okay, then it's surrounded with salt water. I mean there is a ocean. Am I correct or not? When compared to the Sumerians, Babylonians they prepared the maps 2,600 years ago. The world is a round disc and different type of continent also they showed in the middle of, they showed in this maps. Some of the continent they showed in this north part and some of the places they showed in the south part. Mainly the places they arranged What is that? The places they arrange from east to west. That is it. They arrange the places from east to west and north to south. North to south. See, they arrange the places mainly to find out purpose east to west and north to south. They arrange the different type of places. The mainly they concentrate 3 continents only. How many continents? 3 continents. See, 3 continents. They concentrated only 3 continents in this globe at the first time. How many continents? 3. What are they? Now we can come. They are also Asia, Europe, and Africa. These are 3 continents they showed in the middle. Mainly 3 continents only they showed the first time by Babylonians. In that also Asia, and Europe both they showed in the north, and Africa is south. Okay, according to the Babylonians, they showed the 3 continents. In that also Asia, Europe in the north side and Africa is the south side. They showed in this world map. Okay, therefore according to these continents also they got a little bit idea, not the clear idea about this continent. That's why they showed only 3 continents. In that also the bigger continent is Asia and Indus-wise continent is Europe. That's why they showed in the middle, north side, and Africa is the dark continent. That's why they showed in this south side. In that also the mainly South Africa and African east side also they showed clearly. Okay, now at the same time different, not only Babylonians after also and Romans and Greeks also they got some inspiration. Romans, when they got the idea, when they got the inspiration, they traveled by ship and they landed unfamiliar landforms in different areas and they wrote some description. They traveled by ship. That is the mainly that is called as navigation. Okay, older members, Romans also they went different places and the mainly Romans they established the trade stations. What is that? Trade stations. Yes, Romans they established the trade stations on Indian coast. That's the main important. When they traveled by ship, then they decided the place where the suitable place to the purpose of trade. There only they established the trade stations on Indian coast. Because of by ship they came and they settled and they sold their items. In that purpose they established the trade stations on Indian coast. The mainly Romans also they concentrate trade importance. The trade only first after they they captured some of the raw materials and they took them into their native places. Okay, then Romans also they got inspirations and they established the trade stations and that purpose also they prepared the maps. Even trade purpose also they follow the map where the suitable place to establish the trade stations and how they got the raw material. That purpose Romans also they got the maps. At the same time, when the Romans they prepare the maps, that time they follow the latitudes and longitudes. See, the mainly they follows latitudes and longitudes. What is the importance of latitudes and longitudes? Well, this is not a simple task. You know already very well. Latitudes and longitudes both also imaginary lines. Imaginary lines. Then its dividing purpose took 2000 years. It took 2000 years ago. 2000 years. Then they decided the particular latitudes and longitudes. You know already very well. Latitudes means horizontal lines. Longitudes means vertical lines. The total latitudes including equator 181, longitudes means 360 longitudes. Okay, then the major lines they follow and they decide the particular content where it's located, how many square kilometers, and then they follow the different type of maps. According to Ptolemy also, they follow the maps with mathematical calculations. The present maps also we are using on the base of Ptolemy. Okay, now Arabs also they follow the different types of maps. They prepared for his king purpose also. Okay, the mainly Arabs. Yes, Arab scholars. Arabs also they prepare the maps. Mainly Arabs purpose all three seas. All three seas. He prepared the maps for his king's purpose in 1154. They prepared the maps for his king's purpose because also they find out where the particular area locates, how many square kilometers. Ptolemy. According to Ptolemy, he is one of the geographer.
ठीक है लाइट వెళ్తున్నాను
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. According to Ptolemy, he is also one of the geographer. He wrote some of these books. According to his books, the entire the world also around this. He prepared some books. According to the books also, the mainly different members they follow the different type of routes they discover according to Ptolemy books. The mainly according to Ptolemy books also they follows the mainly not only Ptolemy, the mainly according to Ptolemy's books they give the correct information because of when Ptolemy he gave the importance of geocentric theory. Geocentric theory. According to geocentric theory, Earth only center of motion in the solar system by the Ptolemy. This theory also olden days followed by entire the world. Now, according to Ptolemy, also the mainly concentrate where the particular boundary and correct maps they follows where the continents are and accurate the mainly accurate continent where it's located and how many continents also they follow the best they prepare the different type of members even Algrisis also they follow the Ptolemy books. Okay, and they prepare the different type of maps. Now at the same time when Arab scholars Algrisis they prepare the maps for the king's purpose also. Okay, next Arabians also they follows the mainly according to Chinese also they prepared some of the China members. Chinese they prepare the maps. The mainly Doming and E2. Doming and E2 they prepare the maps mainly on 17 square kilometers of silk cloth based they prepared the maps when 1389 they prepared the maps by Doming and he too on silk cloth first time entered the world. That is importance of China members also. They got inspiration by Ptolemy books. Okay, according to that also, the mainly Ptolemies and Europeans members also, they prepared the different types of maps. The olden days members, when they prepare the maps, they follow with the religious ideals. What is that? Religious ideas. The mainly according to religious ideas also, the Christianity members, they follow the maps and they prepare the maps on the base of Bible. The Bible base they prepare the maps also. They showed only the three continents. In the three continents also, the on the base of Bible, according to Bible base, they showed Asia, Europe, and Africa. In these three continents, mainly they showed Africa in the south side and Asia, Europe in this north side. Asia and Europe in the north side. In Asia, is only the big, because of it is a big continent, and Jerusalem, that is one of the country in Asian continents. That is only the Jesus Christ birthplace. That's why they showed in the north side. In that also the bigger continent is Asia. According to religious beliefs, next Europe and Africa, they showed in this bottom and smaller size. Africa you can take that is the south side. That is according to size also smaller. Yes, around 1480, around 1480, Ptolemy books also they rediscovered. Okay, according to 1480, Ptolemy books rediscover. When they rediscover the Ptolemy books, they prepare the maps on the base of mathematical calculation. When we can follow the mathematical calculation, we can follow the particular country, particular location with the accurate details way. Accurate way. Before and all we follow the maps. That maps not that much accurate. When the Ptolemaic books they rediscovered in the year 1480, that time the maps also they prepared on the base of mathematical calculation. When they follow the mathematical calculation, we can find out the accurate and correct information about the particular continents and particular map also. Okay, at present we are using the maps also, that is the Ptolemy based. Okay, Ptolemy based and mathematical calculation maps at present we can follow either world map also, either Indian map also, and different continent maps also we can follow with the help of mathematical calculation. But according to Ptolemy books based also, different countries also they got some inspiration, enthusiastic, and they formed the different schools. School is nothing but a wise people. They formed a group that is called as a school. Some of the scholars group together. Scholars is nothing but wise people. That wise people they formed a group. Then different schools they formed, like one of the schools, the Britain school, and at the same time German school, French school, and Italian school. Like different type of schools they form, different type of wise members they combine together, they discuss about the map and they prepare the maps. Okay, you know already very well, Europe, Asia, and South Africa, that middle it's dividing the boundaries. The Mediterranean Sea is dividing North and South hemisphere. The Asia, Europe, and Africa middle. Mediterranean Sea is dividing. Okay, there are also Mediterranean Sea climate also there. That countries also cool countries like France also Switzerland also different type of countries. There the mainly Mediterranean Sea climate there, that is a different climate. Then different type of members also they got the inspiration. You know already very well. Vasco da Gama discovered the sea route to India and Columbus discovered the sea route to America. Like these different type of members they got some inspiration and they went and they discovered the different type of roads. You know already very well from this lesson only. Arabs they blocked the Mediterranean Sea route. Then some people they got enthusiastic. They discovered the sea road to India around Africa. Okay, you know already very well. Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama discovered sea roads to India in 1498. Okay, then he also around Africa and discovered the sea road to India. Like Vasco da Gama, inspiration based, and Columbus also discovered the sea road to America because of they got some inspiration. The mainly, okay, like this different type of members they discovered the different sea roads. After Vasco da Gama and Columbus after in 16th centuries also and the mainly Dutch the father of Dutch cartography father of Dutch cartography see one of the father of Dutch cartography, the mainly according to textbook base also Gerardus Mercator. According to Gerardus Mercator, they follow some projection. According to a maps based also, they prepare the some of this projection. According to the projection, the mainly how the prepare different types of maps. According to Gerardus Mercator maps, they follow the accurate maps. With the help of this latitudes, longitudes base also, they prepare the different types of maps without any confusion. For example, we can take the different type of landmass we have. Distribution of soils also, forest coverages also, and rivers also, and different types of maps we can follow. With the help of the Gerardus Mercator, we can follow the accurate maps. That is called as projection of maps. At present also we are using different type of projection of maps. Okay, then different type of utilization of maps like according to here also the mainly the method of showing the correct shape. What is that? Correct information. Before and all, we got the similar ideas, but according to the Gerardus Mercator projection, the correct information about the continents and about the importance of particular different types of soils also. The mainly Gerardus Mercator also shows three continents, mainly Asia and Europe and Africa. Okay. Then after the Gerardus Mercator, after the colonization of exploration of and military, different types of maps we are using to the purpose of military also and trade route, trade purpose also we are using the different types of maps from ancient time onwards. The colonial Britishers they came to India, they established their political power. Then how they rule, that purpose, how much area they rule, that purpose also we follow the different types of maps. Europeans mainly they concentrate. Europeans they follow the different types of maps to the different continents. The mainly Europeans they establish their colonies. They introduce the colonialism. Colonialism. Yes, they established the mainly colonialism. In that colonialism, the mainly how the colonies are established, how the different type of raw material they took and went to their native country by ship, and how they introduced the different types of military. Okay, that also that purpose they prepared the different types of maps. The mainly according to Europeans, different types of map shows climate, crops, and boundaries, whatever it is. In all the areas not the same vegetation. In all the areas also crops are not grown in the same way. Okay, some areas evergreen forest, some areas are deciduous forest, some areas only minerals are available. That is a mineral land. That purpose Europeans also they follow the different types of maps. The crops and resources and minerals, the mineral maps, minerals, and at the same time some of the areas crops. The crops also already know very well different type of crops like food crops and commercial crops. Food crops means we are consuming. Okay, commercial crops means total production we are sending to the market. Okay, then different types of maps also followed by Europeans. The another one Europeans also they mainly they send a scientific expedition. The maps based they introduce the scientific technology. Before at all they use the maps in blind way, but according to the Europeans they introduce the scientific technology, and at the same time different types of parts of the world they prepare the maps. The mainly the continent they got the information about the continents. And they establish their trade stations also. See, the mainly they follow the some of the army maps also. Army purpose also they follow the army maps. Then they maintain some of the army to the purpose of how different places suitable to the market. Then the army also they fight with the local members. Local members also they lost the life and these army members they came under they captured the different type of near to the coastal areas. Then they established the trade stations properly. Then the purpose they follow the army maps also, either military maps also. Now at the same time maps is the mainly they exploit the resources. They capture the resources mainly minerals like iron ore also, bauxite also, and wood also. The mainly they took and went. The Britishers established the power. When the British established the power, Britishers established their power in India in 1757 after Battle of Plassey. Already you read in 7th class the Battle of Plassey. After Battle of Plassey after they established the rule. They established their rule in India. Okay, then automatically they established the trade centers in India. More, the mainly that purpose they follow the details maps. When they establish the political power in India, they try to rule in India. That purpose they follow the details maps. The correct information, not there any hiding, not there any confusion purpose. They follow the accurate and correct details maps they prepared by Europeans after Battle of Plassey. Okay, 1757. Now they established the different type of department. The mainly survey department. You know, survey department also central government department. Survey department. According to survey department, what is the use of survey department? That is the duty is to survey the entire land. Am I correct or not? Now also we have the survey department in the mandal level. Am I correct or not? Therefore, the survey department, the main duty is to survey the entire land, where the government land, where the particular registration land, everything also. That purpose, one of the survey department established by the British. There also the mainly James Renal, he appointed as the survey general. One of the person like James Renal. He is one of the survey departments. James Renal, appointment by Britishers, is the mainly duties to survey the entire land. Okay, James Renal, very important. According to that, James Renal, he appointed the survey general. Surveyor general. When he appointed as surveyor general of India, then he follows his duty to survey the entire land, and they prepare the accurate maps. Not only survey the land, and they prepare the different types of maps. And at the same time, 1802, yes, one of the person, William Lambton, began to most important geographical survey in the world from Chennai. Am I understand? In 1802, William Lambton, See, one of the person like William Lambton, he appointed as, he began to most important geographical survey. Geographical survey means from sea level to top level. That's why he began his duty. Okay, important geographical survey started by William Lambton, 1802. He started his duty from Chennai. You know already very well. It is a neighboring state to us. Okay, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. See, why? Because he started the survey from mean sea level, MSL. You know already very well. Seas are connecting there because of east and west side. Seas connecting. Three seas are connecting. That's why he started his geographical survey from Chennai. Okay. Now at the same time, according to William Lambton, next and its Himalayas also too. Up to Chennai to Himalayas, according to heights various maps, the survey was completed by George Everest. Which geographical survey started by William Lambton? That survey completed by George Everest. Yes, am I correct? Which geographical survey started by William Lambton from Chennai, that work completed by George Everest, is named based only Mount Everest. You know already very well, the highest mountain peak is Mount Everest. That is the highest peak in the world. That height is 8,848 meters. That because of George Everest measured that mountain height, that's why his name only kept to that mountain. That is Mount Everest. Okay, that is mainly importance of how measuring the heights of the particular mountains also.
ఇప్పుడు
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. Already, George Everest also, he completed his work. He measured the Mount Everest heights also. Next at the same time, maps also the greater demand. Maps also great demand. Maps also great demand. They mainly in this type of army warfare and mainly at the same time the time of war as army, that is the time of war. Time of war also the maps also greater demand. The mainly the first and second world time, the first world war, time 1914 to 1918. Then the second world war time, second world war time 1939 to 1945. Then automatically what happened? The first and second world war time also. The importance of the world maps that's the importance of the great demand of these maps. How the many government try to keep such a detailed maps. Many governments also they try to prepare the different types of maps, and the mainly detailed map secrets the enemy could not enter. The mainly according to also our times, in our times the mainly satellite imaginary also, satellite maps also we can follow because of where the different types of army. So mainly the mapping only have the accurate detailed maps, it will give the correct information. Okay, accurate maps only, it will give the correct information. Satellite imaginary, what is that? Satellite imaginary. Satellite imaginary also we are using commonly, and at the same time the government they decided to get the detailed maps to the purpose of people. The mainly according to the information is available to all the people to study the use today. Today also we are using the more maps, detailed maps to the purpose of people. Okay, now the use of maps in our times. You know already use of maps in our times. Use of maps in our time. According to our time, we can come different types of maps we are using. Am I correct or not? Then according to here also, see in our times the mainly traders, sailors. What is that? Sailors. See according to here also traders, and at the same time the mainly not only sailing, traders, sailing, and at the same time not only trade and sailing and conquest, and the mainly trades and the colonizing colonies, and at the same time this purpose were so with the minerals, the trade, sailing, conquest, and colonizing, fighting in war purpose. We are using the different types of maps in our time. The mainly we are using extensively
The maps for the planning of development countries require the planners to identify the problem faced by this region. Different type of regions also different problem. For example, some of the areas where the low rainfall area. Some of the areas we can take where low rainfall area. Then what type of steps to take to provide the water facilities there? That purpose we can follow the maps. Am I correct? In our times, we are using the not only traders, sharing, conflicts, colonizing, and fighting war. That purpose and not only that, where the low rainfall area, where the mineral maps. And forest purpose also, where the particular forests are available. This purpose we are using the different types of maps. And at the same time, where the low groundwater facility area, where the low groundwater facilities, how many meters depth water available also we can find out with the help of this maps. The mainland, see some of the areas where the penetrating the more water, where the groundwater is more available also we can find out with the help of these maps. See some of the maps we can find out in our times where the particular tanks will try to construct, and we are sending the water from that area to the agricultural land areas also. We can plan agricultural development. Okay, at present also we are sending water from tank to the cultivated area. That is the purpose of agricultural development. Agricultural development purpose also we are using the different types of map. Setting up a new industries. The mainly some of the areas we are trying to establish the industries also. Nowadays several industries also established, not only rice industry, cement and iron industry also. We are establishing a different type of industrial development purpose also we can follow the map. Okay, and not only agriculture and industrial development also, and building the roads and schools and hospitals. Older days not that this many hospital facilities and schools. Nowadays infrastructure development is rapidly moving in India. Infrastructure development is rapidly moving in India. That's why we are establishing of hospitals, and at the same time building of roads, and at the same time schools also we are establishing nowadays. See this purpose we can follow the different types of maps. See this is the importance of a present use of maps in our times mainly. Not only this, nowadays we can find out where the different type of minerals are available. Mineral based industries mainly, like limestone also, and varieties also, and mica also, whatever it is, different types of purpose also. Industrial development and industry also established more. The mainly according to at present land also we are using the widerly. That's why maps also we are using very much wider base. Not only, and some of the maps are mainly used some companies where the particular towers, cell tower, for example, you can take the microwave towers where try to establish. Otherwise, where we can try to establish the solar system. Solar power nowadays is using at present, where we can establish the solar panels to the purpose of solar energy, and micro, for example, cell company we can take where try to establish the micro towers. That purpose only we can set up the particular area, which area is suitable to establish the micro towers also. Then every work also we can take there. One of the land is a factor of production is compulsory. Without land we did not construct the any infrastructure development. That's why the land is one of the factor of production. Without land, we did not construct any infrastructure development. That's why we can follow the detailed maps about particular area, particular land boundary.